Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So it's almost 7 o'clock, 24.7 degrees Celsius, 56% humidity. It's kind of a nice day to work today actually, can't complain. Welcome to August 22nd, Saturday, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, let's close this place up and then I'll show you what else is going on in my life here. You can talk, dog. There you go. Who says the dog is dead? Look at that. It's like a nightmare nightlight. There you go. He's back to sleep. Anyway, I was on my way. You guys want a story? How about a story? And I'm going to be careful, so there won't be like adult content, but it will be interesting content. So, anyway, I'm on my way to pick up the trim, or actually the. I had the 5/4 floating around, but I didn't have the smaller stuff, the 3/4 inch pine, or 1 inch, but it's only 3/4. You know, they say one thing and then you measure it and it's something else. So anyway, I had to pick up a piece of pine, and I wanted it to be pressure treated, right, to go up against the foundation, and I wanted it to be at least 6 inches wide or 8 inches wide. And of course, they didn't have that. All they had was 4 inches wide. So, and I only needed about 3 foot of it because that's all that would fit. So there it is. But on the way to pick up the pine, there was this garage sale in my neighborhood. So, you know, homie likes his flea markets and garage sales, and I considered it fate that it was right in my neighborhood. So I, you know, stop and go down the driveway, and sure enough, there's this woman dressed in a way that one might see if they went to a bar with their male friends with a lot of dollar bills. Yeah, that's a good way to express it. Perhaps $5 bills, but mostly $1 bills. So I'm like, wow, this is the second garage sale I've hit in my neighborhood where, you know, they're dressed like that. And I'm thinking, you know, are my neighbors like having parties I'm not invited to or something? You know, this is their secret code of communicating to each other. They get together at night or whatever. Anyway, I'm never invited to these parties. It's probably a good thing because my wife wouldn't care for them. And I'm old enough where I worry about what my wife thinks, so let's go with that. Anyhow, so I stop at this garage sale. And not because of the enticement. I stopped because, what the hell, I'm stopping at a garage sale. And I gave her $25 for all this stuff. I got me a 50-cent mailbox that says Smith on it. I don't know. I don't think her name was Smith, but we'll go with that. Got a pair of these speakers. MX Road Thunder. So I got a pair of them. You know, I got an aluminum pad fetish, and rulers, and some pads. I just kind of picked up that stuff. Headphones and an antenna. They were kind of with this thing, and I'll show you that in a second. I got this Panasonic Gig, right? And I think that's this, which is a home theater system. So let's just look at the Panasonic stuff. So Panasonic, 5-disc changer. It seems to be AM, FM. Came with these stand-up speakers, right? 2, right? So you can see the 2 of them. And it came with this subwoofer. And it came with this. I assume it's like a tweeter. I don't know. So that was part of the 25 bucks. But it's I had to have it because it has a remote control, right? Homie likes everything with remote controls. Had this cable too. Anyway, I hope the AM FM works. Actually, I hope the FM works. I could care less about anything else. Also, they had this Sharp, right? Digital 3-disc rotary, couple of tapes. I don't know, big knob. So there was that. That was part of the 25 bucks. Came with these 2 speakers. It says powered subwoofer. So there's one, and the other one's in the plastic. So I got all of this. But then there were these things. I don't know, mini shape boss. My wife does scrapbooking. There was this cable and lock. And this other thing, shape boss. I don't know. I got it. Figured maybe my wife would know what to do with it. You know, big dollar here. So came with stuff like this. I don't know. And these dowels. No clue. It was a buck. It was with a bunch of craft stuff. Figured I'd pick it up. This thing, it's got more of that stuff in it. Maybe it all goes together. I don't know. This thing kind of... I don't know what any of this is for. Maybe you guys know what it's for. Don't know. Yeah, the top doesn't lift off. Yeah, so I don't know what it does. Maybe you guys know what it does. Maybe my wife knows what it does. I grabbed it. So what do you think? How'd I do for 25 bucks? I'm always on the quest for a better and better and better radio. So for the best radio that I've probably laid my hot little hands on is this thing, this DeWalt. It does really pretty good. It was a garage sale deal. I don't recall what I paid for it. It also charges DeWalt batteries, and you guys know I have the 3-in-1 or 1 Plus or whatever the Ryobi 18 volt is, and I happen to like that because the NiCad batteries, now that they've all jumped over the side, the lithium ions plug right into the same tool, so I don't have to throw away all the Ryobi tools. And the Ryobi tools seem to last pretty long. I have a bunch of new ones, and a bunch of the older ones, the purple and brown, I guess they are. And I haven't killed the Ryobi yet, any of those pieces. So that's a good sign, right? I normally push things relatively hard to see if they're going to break, and if they don't, life is good. Alright, so I told you about my garage sale deals. I told you about my neighbors having parties without inviting me, but I just as soon not be invited to those parties. I hope I did it in a way that was discreet. While he was there, I guess the husband was out hanging up signs or whatever, and it looks like he was carrying some bags from the grocery store when he showed up. Though she was attractive and she attempted to have her external attractiveness on display, she wasn't very nice to her husband. She seemed pretty mean to him, very short with him, with her when she spoke to him and all. So even though he might have a beautiful wife, he might not have the best partner, right? One, as you go through life, you know, it's more important to get along with who you spend most of your time with, and who you're going to raise kids with, and who you're going to pay the bills with, and who you're going to own the house with, and who you're going to make all the decisions with, right? It's better to have a really good partnership with that person than to be married to a model. I mean, if you could get both, more power to you, but it's more important to have a good partner, I think. But what do I know? Guys, y'all have a great day. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and remember to enjoy all your days. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the advice. And remember to have fun. Bye now.